This is my review of the album Moby Grape Live. It was released in 2010. So this is the last Moby Grape album review. Next week will be the album ranking. And then after that I'm going to go in a completely different direction and go back to a newer artist, and I'm going to review Jack White's solo career. So that's going to be coming up next week after the Moby, well, not next week. Next week will be the album ranking, then I'm going to start on the Jack White stuff. So this album, I got this probably like 2013, ordered it off Amazon, I think. I've listened to this a lot. I listen to it in the car a lot. I don't often listen to it all the way through. It's a pretty long live album. It's kind of a compilation of different shows. So there are a few repeat tracks on here, but that doesn't really bother me. Most of the performances on here are with the full five-man original lineup, although there is a group of performances that I believe are the four-man Moby Grape 69 lineup. The first group of songs were recorded at the Avalon Ballroom in 1967. There's Ain't No Use, Rounder, which is a Skip Spence song that I don't think's on any of the albums. It's a catchy song. I enjoy it on here. I think it probably would have been better than like Funky Tunk if they had put it on Wow. Then there's Looper from Truly Fine Citizen. Cool to hear that with like the original five-man lineup playing it. Bitter Wind from Wow, and like a completely different version than the weird kind of trippy album version. Changes, Indifference, and Someday. So that's a good group of songs there. I listened to that concert from here quite a bit since it's the first one on. The second group of songs is from the Monterey Pop Festival. It has their introduction when I think one of the Smothers Brothers is introducing them. And then there's Indifference, Mr. Blues, Sitting by the Window, and Omaha. That's actually probably the group of songs I listen to the most because it has Sitting by the Window in it, and that's one of my favorite tracks. So I listen to that group of songs there a lot. Next is Sweet Little Angel. It's from 1967 in San Francisco. This one I don't listen to a whole lot. It's a cover. There's just the one track here from this performance. It's pretty good though. It's got some really cool guitar in it. Jerry Miller's leads in it are really cool. Then the next group of songs are from Amsterdam in 1969. This is the group of songs that are from the Moby Grape 69 lineup, so the four-man lineup of the band. You have Murder in My Heart for the Judge, and this is kind of a different, like, slowed down version as compared to the version on Wow. Then you have I'm Not Willing, which is also a different, very different version from the version of that song that appears on Moby Grape 69. It doesn't have the piano, so it sounds really different with just the guitars, and that is pretty cool. Then you have Truckin' Man, which I think I like here more than on Moby Grape 69 because the guitars just sound cooler. Then Fall on You from the first album, which is really cool to have a live version of that. Then you have Omaha. And then the album ends with a song called Dark Magic, which was recorded at the Avalon Ballroom in 1966. And this is like a 17-minute song. It's got all these, like, it's not exactly an instrumental. It's kind of like it seems like a jam thing. It's got these weird, like, feedback sounds going on that almost sound like a spaceship at different points. They start singing, I think, like 5 minutes into it, and it's just got like a very brief verse that it's kind of hard to hear what they're saying exactly, honestly. And then that ends and it goes back into another long instrumental section. And then like 10 minutes in, they sing another quick verse, and then it goes into another long instrumental section, and then like 5 minutes later they sing again, and then it kind of just goes instrumental till it ends. So a very unusual song. It's credited to Skip Spence, but I guess it kind of started as a jam, and then he kind of added the little bits that they sing. It's cool. It's not something I listen to a whole lot, but it's definitely interesting to listen to them do this kind of cool psychedelic jam. Because they don't really do the psychedelic thing a whole lot, even though they were kind of around from that time period. So yeah, cool track to end the album, but not one I go back to a whole lot. As far as Moby Grape live albums go, this is definitely a better like document of the band than Live Grape because it's the full band, kind of in their prime. and it's a really great live album. If you're at all into Moby Grape, then you should definitely have this or listen to it. Your Moby Grape collection's like not complete without it, because it's, I think, the only really good live album of theirs that there is. And yeah, it's got a good group of songs on it. There's some stuff I wish was on it. There are some repeat songs on it, but that doesn't really bother me too much. Just a really good live album from a kind of overlooked band.